Welcome everyone to week 4 of the AAF Simulated on EA Sports. It's the final game of week 4 and it should be a good one. We're heading down south to the southwest, Arizona. The Arizona Hotshots 1-2 hosting the 2-1 Atlanta Legends. It should be a good one here to close out the week. We are excited, and actually right now as we're recording it, it is Thanksgiving Day, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving week, and thank you for tuning in right now. Welcome you to Arizona, the Hotshots, for the second time of this season, getting ready to take their home field, and this should be an interesting game. We've got two teams that have been inconsistent, but Arizona has been the most inconsistent of them all, sitting at 1-2. We've seen them go up against Salt Lake twice, and they lost both of those games. They really struggled in week 1. I mean, they got blown out 38-6, and then they beat Memphis 23-20, and then they had a tough loss again, 15-9, and it really just came down to the fact that Arizona's offense just could not get things going. So that is going to be a big factor today, whether or not John Wolford, Rick Neuheisel, who's the head coach of the Arizona Hotshots, and this team can get things going. Meanwhile, Atlanta, they've been rolling after a tough loss to Orlando, 30-9 to open things up. They came back. They've had two comeback wins. They were down 20-9 against San Diego, came back and won that on the road, 34-28, and then down 20-8 against Birmingham, and they come back, beat them 25-20. So this is a team that is resilient. They are a good football team, and we're getting ready to kick things off. Nick Folk, he'll send it away, back to receive. Denard Robinson, the running back, he'll take it from just outside his end zone, looking for room to run. He's got a nice return up to the 32. That's where he'll go. That's where Atlanta sets up shop. So out comes Aaron Murray and the offense. Let's take a look at Aaron Murray. His stats this season have been fantastic. 52-75, 646 yards, 7 touchdowns to only 1 interception. He's got a QB rating of 121.3. The best QB rating in this league as of today. We'll see how that translates over to this game. But, I mean, Arizona's defense is a defense that has not played very well this season. So see what the Legends can do here on first down. It's a quick pass across the middle. It's complete to Bug Howard. I like the play call there. Do a little RPO play action. And then hit Howard coming across the middle. Brings up 2nd and 1. And Jen Welter, the head coach of the Atlanta Legends, you know, for one, she's a female coach. We're really happy to have her in this league. And secondly, she's doing a great job showing that she can compete with these other big coaches. Rick Neuheisel, Mike Martz of San Diego, even Steve Spurrier of Orlando. She's proven she has what it takes. 2nd and 1 now. On the ground, it's Denard Robinson up the middle and a nice pickup for the first down. Raheem Moore takes him down, but not before he gains 5 yards up to the 46. And Atlanta with a quick first down on 2 plays. And this is the type of rhythm that Atlanta's going to want to get into today. You know, run the ball down Arizona's throats while at the same time throwing. I mean, Aaron Murray's got one heck of an arm. He's shown it off to the first 3 weeks, and all receivers spread wide for him right now. 1st and 10 from the 46. Back to throw, Murray with time. Shoots it across the middle, and that time it's incomplete. A little bit inaccurate with the football. Let's get a look at this offense. An offense that has really turned things on the last couple of weeks. The offensive line has been playing better. Denard Robinson, he really struggled through the first couple of weeks. Couldn't really get things going, but last week he had a great performance. On the season, he's got 143 yards, averaging only 3.7 yards a carry, but if they can get him more involved today, that'll be big. Meanwhile, you got some wide receivers, and there's some big names there for Atlanta up top. Bug Howard's been having a great season. 13 catches, 243 yards and a touchdown. He's someone that you're going to want to watch on that Atlanta football team. 2nd and 10 now from their own 46. They run this play so often. Crockett, and they're going to give it to Murray, who gets absolutely lit up. Kelly, Anu, and that Arizona defense was ready for that one. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and 12. We see this play. I mean, this is one of the most popular plays that Atlanta runs. Jen Welter loves to call this play where Monte Crockett comes across in motion. And there's 3 options. There's actually 4 options here. Either they give it to Monte Crockett, it's a fake to Monte, and they give it to Denard Robinson. Aaron Murray fakes it to both of them and takes it himself, which is what he did there. Or it's a fake to everybody and he throws the football. So there's so many options on that play. Very hard for defenses to read it. And really, just a great job by Pelianu not getting fooled there. Huge 3rd and 12 on this opening drive. Murray back to throw. He's got all day. He's going to go deep down the field, and it is knocked away. Incomplete, looking for Bug Howard, and Arizona's defense stands strong when they need to force the 3rd down incompletion. That's a big stop for Arizona. I mean, this defense is a team. You know, I said it earlier on in the game that they have not played great to start the season, but last week they put up one hell of an effort against Salt Lake and just came up short because their offense could not get the job done. I mean, they held Salt Lake to only 15 points. They didn't score a touchdown until the fourth quarter, and that's considering the fact that John Wolford threw 2 first-half interceptions. Cameron Nizelek punts it away. Back to receive is Rashad Ross, will call for a fair catch. Can Atlanta get a good bounce? No. So that will set up Arizona at the 20, and out comes John Wolford. And this is someone that really needs to show that he can improve. I mean, on the season, through 3 games, he's thrown for only 468 yards, completing under 59% of his passes, only averaging 6.4 yards per attempt. He's thrown 3 touchdowns, but also 3 interceptions, including a pick 6. He has got to show today that he has what it takes to get Arizona back into this playoff race. They're 1-2. They really need a win right now against an Atlanta team that certainly is a favorite. 1st and 10 from the 20. They do a little RPO, and that's Jarrell Presley barreling his way up to the 26. Pick up a 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4. I want to talk a little bit about how big this is of a game this is for Arizona. You'll lose this game, you're 1-3, and you already have Salt Lake and San Diego that are 3-1. Meanwhile, if they can win this game, they improve to 2-2. They'll be 3rd place in the division over San Antonio, who lost to Birmingham, and they can really start trying to make a comeback in this division. This is a big game for them. Rick Neuhausel's got to coach a good game today. 2nd and 4, off-play action, Wolford to throw. He's got time, going to go to the sidelines. Got a man wide open. It's Rashad Ross up to the 39. That's a nice pickup, and it's the 1st down for the Hotshots. And that's Ross. He's someone that this offense is going to have to get involved in the game. You know, he's had a little bit of an underwhelming season. It's because he hasn't seen much production. Whoa, what the heck? I hate when my phone is being so glitchy. Stop it. 1st and 10 now from the 39. I was supposed to get stats of Ross. Back to throw is Wolford with time, but now he's going to be taken down. Big sack from David Dean at the 33, and that's a loss of 6 or 7 on the play. And Atlanta's defense responds. How about that? And it's just the offensive line breaks down here. Wolford definitely had time to get rid of it. He should have known to chuck the ball away. But David Dean just able to get in there and make the huge play. Going back to Rashad Ross, he's got 13 catches on the season, 150 yards, no touchdowns yet, and this is someone that they are just going to have to find a way to get involved. And we'll see if they can do it. 2nd and 17 now, not too good, looking too good right now for Arizona. Wolford back to throw. Quick shot across the middle, barely gets that in there to Gerald Christian. It's only a gain of maybe gets them back to 3rd and 10. Let's look at this Arizona offense right now. This is a team that has shown a lot of offensive struggles. I mean, they looked awful in week 1. Week 2, they showed some improvement. But then week 3, they went right back to the same old. And someone that really needs to get involved today is Jarrell Presley. He had 11 carries for 67 yards last week, but it only turned them into 9 points. The week prior, 13 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown. When he's involved in this offense, they do great things. And on a big 3rd and 12, let's see if Arizona's offense can pick it up. Back to throw is Wolford. Steps up in the pocket. He's got to let it go, and he's going to just shoot it deep down the field. And it is intercepted. Picked off by Atlanta. That's Duran Grant, who's able to come down with it. It was a 50-50 ball. Looking for Freddie Martino. Wolford just kind of put it up, hoping for the best, and it does not pay off. Big time play for Atlanta getting the stop, and you wonder though, would it have been better off if Duran Grant just batted that ball away? It's a really great athletic interception, great play getting over Ross and Martino there, but now Atlanta's stuck inside their own 10 at the 7. I really don't think they would be in that situation if there was just an incomplete pass and then Jeff Locke had to punt it away. So coming out is this Atlanta offense that looked pretty good to start that drive and then went 3 and out after that. So let's see what they can do here. 0-0, and here, this is also a big game for Atlanta. If they win this game, they improve to 3-1, and they are the sole leader on top of the AAF East. So this is a big game. Back to throw Murray on 1st down. He's got to get rid of the football. He is holding on to it way too long, and he finally is going to shoot it deep down the field, and it is dropped. Incomplete. Looking for Denard Robinson. Let's take a look at this Arizona defense. They got a lot of weapons. You got Raheem Yates, Will Sutton, Peliano, who made that great play earlier. The linebackers are stacked. Kalen Burnett, Scooby Wright, Steven Johnson. These guys have been making plays all season long. You got Robert Nelson, Raheem Moore, Sterling Moore, Kieran Williams. They're in the secondary. A lot of big names. They're going to have to step up and make some plays today. They already have. I mean, Aaron Murray had all day to throw, and he still was not able to complete that football. It's a testament to Arizona's defense, excuse me. Let's see what Atlanta can do here. 2nd and 10 now. Over halfway done in the 1st quarter. is that play again, and they're gonna let Murray try to take it. Oh my goodness, Scooby Wright in there to blow it up, and that's the second time. I think Arizona is starting to catch on. They've seen Atlanta kind of use this play, and it's worked pretty well the last 3 weeks, but I think Arizona came prepared. Scooby Wright. Heck of a play there. And that, by the way, that was Wolford's 4th pick of the season in just 4 weeks. I know it's a 3rd and 12, just kind of putting up a 50-50 ball, hoping for the best. It's almost like it basically was a punt, but still. He's got to make some better decisions with the football. He's got to get rid of the football faster. He should not have taken that sack on 1st down. But here's another big 3rd and 11 for Atlanta. An offense not used to being this backed up. Back to throw is Murray. With plenty of time, and he's going to be taken down at the 1. Wow. What a play. I thought for sure, I think that's Marcus Hardeman that got in there. And I thought that he took him down in the end zone. Let's get a better look, and I guess he just gets that ball out. Great awareness by Murray. That's actually Raheem Yates, excuse me. But what a play by Arizona's defense. I mean, they are locking down Atlanta's offense that has been a pretty solid offense, especially the last couple of weeks. 34 points against San Diego, 25 against Birmingham. And this is going to be a tough punt for Cameron Nizelek to get off. He's going to be booting this from the back of his end zone. There's Coach Jen Welter. She's going to find a way to get her offense going in this game. They have struggled early on in the games, that's for sure. Nizelek just gets it away. Back to receivers, Rashad Ross, and it's a really good punt all the way to the 40. And Ross takes it to midfield and actually just gets it to Atlanta's 49. So great starting field position for Atlanta. Let's see what they can do. Arizona, excuse me. But speaking of Atlanta, their offense, they've got to find a way to get going early on in the games because they're not going to be able to keep coming back at every single game. Last week, they really struggled there in that opening half. They didn't even, the first 8 points they scored came off of a pick 6. It wasn't even an offensive score. And the week before that, they struggled early on. Got to find a way to get going early. 2 punts already to start this game. 1st and 10 now from the 49. They go on the ground. That's Tim Cook barreling his way down to the 41. They love to use Tim Cook here and there. Break it up between him and Jarrell Presley. It's a great scheme. It's something that Arizona's going to have to capitalize on today. I mean, 2nd and 1, they've got phenomenal field position. This is where, in times past, Arizona has not been able to score points. They've got to find a way to start getting points on the board early and successfully putting together drives. 2nd and 1. Off play action. Wolford will throw. Going deep down the field. Got a man wide open. It's caught. Richard Mullaney all the way down to the 20. And that's a huge play for Arizona. And that gets his home crowd going for sure. 21 yards in the play to Mullaney. And that's exactly the type of stuff that you want to see. Richard Mullaney, someone that has not gotten near enough the amount of production that he should have. Huge play for Arizona, and this is exactly what Wolford needs to do. Play action is something that they've been successful on here and there. It's something that they need to continue to go back to. Wolford, and that's a beautifully designed play. It allows Wolford to get the ball out of his hands quickly. We see what happens when he holds on to it for too long. It just doesn't work. 1st and 10 now from the 20. Just outside the red zone. They're going to go off play action again. Quick pass. Wolford's got his man. It's Gerald Christian, the tight end, all the way down to the 3. And the Hotshots are in business. Moving the chains inside the 5. And this is John Wolford that we have not seen much of this season. It's a perfect pass on the money to Christian. Great route by the tight end, who also, by the way, had the first score of the season for Arizona. He's actually had a pretty great season just in general. Let's see if I can pull up his stats here. Gerald Christian, yeah, he's got 11 catches, 122 yards. Make it think. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, 11 catches, 122 yards, and 2 touchdowns. 1st and goal. They go to Larry Rose, who just can't get in the end zone, taken down at the 1. And let's look at this Atlanta defense. This is the defense that stepped things up, especially in the second half. J.T. Jones, we saw David Dean make the sack earlier. Brandon Watts, Khalil Bass, Jeff Luke, all these guys, all these linebackers have been making plays. And we saw Durant Grant make the interception. We got Carlos Merritt, Tyson Graham at the safeties. Desmond Lawrence, another guy who can lock down receivers. This Atlanta defense has a lot of talent, and it's a big reason why they're 2-1 in the season right now. But 2nd and goal right now, Arizona seems to certainly have some momentum, and here is where they need to find a way to just punch it in the end zone. 2nd and goal. See what the play call is from Rick Neuheisel. On the ground, Presley trying to get into the end zone, and he does. Touchdown, Arizona. Presley finds the end zone for the 2nd time this season, and Arizona strikes first. And that is a big score for the Hotshots. You know, they got great field position, and they were able to cap it off with a 6. Exactly what they needed to do, and some great throws from John Wolford. A couple nice runs. That's how you get it done. That's how this offense needs to start doing it week in and week out. They've been very inconsistent. For the most part, they've been poor. But that's a great drive, and now let's see what they can do here on this 2-point conversion and try to make it an 8-point game. Back to throw is Wolford. Heavy pressure. He's got to get rid of it. Quick pass. It's caught by Presley, who's able to get in. Wow. So Arizona tacks on 2, and that seemed like a play that Atlanta was going to shut down pretty easily, but somehow Arizona finds a way to pull it off. Hotshots. 8-0 lead here. Start this game, and I think that's exactly what this home crowd wanted to see. I mean, of course, that's what they wanted to see. Big start for Arizona. This is a game that, again, they need to win this. You drop to 1-3 with how good that AAF West Division looks. You're in real deep trouble. And yes, they've lost to Salt Lake twice, but they can start stringing together some wins. You know, beat San Antonio, beat San Diego. They could definitely get that 2nd seed. Denard Robinson on the return gets stacked up at the 23. I thought he got to the 25, but they're going to give him the 23. Interesting call. But let's see what Atlanta's offense can do now. I mean, this is a team that we've seen the last... Week 1, they went down 16-0, and that was just too big of a hole for them to come out of, especially Week 1 against Orlando. Then Week 2, they shocked everybody. I mean, San Diego was controlling that game, up 20-9, and then in the 3rd quarter, you know, Aaron Murray ended up throwing 4 touchdowns, turned that thing around. They won 34-28. Last week, same thing, down 20-8, found a way to come back. 1st and 10, Aaron Murray back to throw. With time, going deep, and he's got a man. It's caught. Monte Crockett out to the 39. Not really a deep pass, but that one kind of tricked me. 15 yards on the catch. A great way to start this drive for Atlanta. And Aaron Murray, he's been very efficient with the football this season. As we mentioned his stats before, you know, he's been phenomenal. And let's see what they can do here. Just trying to fix something on my stats quick. 1st and 10 from the 39. Back to throw is Murray. With all day, he's just going to check it outside. That's caught by Robinson coming across the middle, taking down the 40. Only a gain of about 1. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. But this Arizona team, you know, they've got a lot of talent, and they've struggled. I mean, of course, it's a new football league. You're trying to figure out your team. It's tough to get things going. But they can start putting some good drives together, start getting some more team chemistry. They can be a really good football team and certainly make a playoff push despite the 1-2 start. 2nd and 9, but we are going to come to the end of the 1st quarter here in Arizona. The Hotshots, 8-0 lead over the Atlanta Legends, and again, a must-win game for Arizona here. Atlanta, you know, is an important game, and if they win this, they claim that top seed, but even if they lose this game, they're not in as big trouble. You got Memphis who's 0-4, Birmingham is 2-2, but you beat them, and Orlando's 2-2 who they lost to, but still, that division's a lot easier to win in for sure. And Aaron Murray's going to take it and go absolutely nowhere. That's Scooby Wright snuffing it out again. It's going to bring up another long 3rd down, 3rd and 7 for the Legends. They've had a punt on their first 2 drives. Can they avoid doing that here? Right now, the Legends, Welter's got to find a way to get this team going. Aaron Murray, got to make a big play here. See what he can come up with. 3rd and 7. Arizona brings a big blitz. Murray gets lit up as he throws, and it's caught. What a pass for the 1st down. Out to Justin Thomas. To Arizona's 46. Look at this throw. And this is why Atlanta loves Aaron Murray. He's about ready to get lit up by McDougal, and he just puts the perfect throw on the money to Justin Thomas on the sidelines. Perfect throw, and Robert Nelson, who's one of the better cornerbacks in this league, was not able to break that play up. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 now from Arizona's 46, and the Hotshots defense now starting to break down a bit. See the play call is here. Denard Robinson has hardly gotten the football, and he will there. on cue, and he's stacked up immediately. Raheem Moore, the safety, gets the penetration in the backfield. It's a loss of 2. It's a big play from Arizona's defense, especially right after he gave up a big 3rd and 7 conversion, to come right back at him with the blitz. And it's just a perfectly timed blitz. He comes around unblocked. The kind of type of play you want to see for the defensive coordinator of the Hotshots. It's going to bring up 2nd and 12. And that's the one thing that Atlanta has struggled with a lot today. They've gone backwards quite a few plays. They've got to start consistently moving the football forward. 2nd and 12 now from the 48. Once again, Monte Crockett in motion. And they go with Aaron Murray again, who spins away from 1 and then taken down to 45. So Murray not really having much success running the football today against Arizona. On the season, 14 carries, 69 yards. He's been doing pretty well. He's broke a couple big runs. But Arizona been prepared for it today. Another big 3rd and 9. All receivers spread wide from Murray. See what the play call is here from Arizona's 45. Back to throw. Quick shot across the middle. It's blown up immediately at the 42. Big tackle there by Kalen Burnett. Actually, no, Niles Morgan, excuse me. Denard Robinson makes the quick catch, but goes absolutely nowhere. Only a gain about 3 on the play. They needed 9. So right now, Arizona's defense holding up pretty well. Arizona's defense. Can't remember if I said Arizona or Atlanta. 4th and 6 from the 42. What are they going to call here? They are going to have to punt it. They elect to bring on Cameron Nizelek instead of giving Young Hoku a chance at a 59-yarder. It's a fake! Atlanta's going to try to fake it. It goes absolutely nowhere. They pitch it to the fullback Pittman. And that was a horrendous call. Arizona was all over that one. They tried to fake punt in week 1. It just didn't pay off. And there they tried again here in week 4. Once again, doesn't work. It's the fake pitch. I understand the call, I guess, but it's just terrible execution. Now you hand Arizona the football with great field position again. Could have pinned him really deep if you punted the ball away. Jarrell Presley on the ground, breaking through tacklers and takes it to the 49. That's a gain of about 4 on the play. 2nd and 7 coming up. Yeah, I really don't understand why you'd fake punt it there. It's very early on in this game, and you're already down 8-0. We're not even halfway through the 2nd quarter. Instead of Arizona having it maybe at their 10, they got it at the 45. Presley again with a big running room. Jarrell Presley all the way inside Atlanta's 40 to the 36. And Arizona's offense has certainly made improvements from last week. And this is what we've been talking about. Arizona has the weapons. They have the talent to put together some good games. And if they can just find a way to get it done, they can be a really good team in this league. We're in week 4. This is a week that is really important for a lot of these teams. We're 3 weeks in and getting close to the halfway point. And are you going to be a bad team or are you going to be a good team? And Arizona, so far, looking like they're one of the good teams. 1st and 10 from the 36. Back to throw is Wolford. With time, rips it across the middle. It's caught by Richard Mullaney at the 24. Arizona back in scoring range just like that. And you go back to the play call to fake punt it as Atlanta. I don't know what you're thinking. Arizona's offense is in a groove, and you hand the ball right at midfield. Doesn't make much sense. Of course, you cannot count Atlanta out of it considering they've had 2 comeback wins in a row. But 1st and 10 from the 24. Off play action, and he's lit up. I don't know how Wolford got that away. That's David Dean in there again on the pressure. I thought that was a fumble. Whoa. Arizona is very lucky that was not a fumble. Jarrell Presley just completely missed the block on Dean, who also came in unblocked, it seemed like. 2nd and 10 now from the 24. Wolford's also lucky that he's okay. They go on the ground. Presley trying to bounce it to the outside, but he only gains 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8 for Arizona. In this sort of situation, if I'm the Hotshots, I'm going to play it safe here. I would even consider running the football, kick the field goal, take the 11-0 lead, because you're going to get the ball for half. And you do not want to risk an interception. We've seen Wolford a couple times, take shots to the end zone, make throws that he shouldn't have made, and it ends up turning the ball over. He can't do that here. 3rd and 8, going to the sidelines, and it's caught. Rashad Ross at the 10, and it's a first down for the Hotshots. Well, prove me wrong on that one. Something that's a throw we haven't really seen from Wolford all season long. But he puts that one on the money to Ross there on the sidelines. Sets him up at pretty much first and goal at the 10. Big conversion to keep this drive going, and now definitely going to want to try to get in the end zone on this drive. Rick Neuheisel is doing a great job coaching this game so far. He's calling plays that Wolford's comfortable with, and this offense just looks so much better. They look a lot more gelled than they have the last 3 weeks. Even their win against Memphis was pretty messy. And of course, Salt Lake kind of demolished them both games. First and goal now from the 10. See what the play call is from Neuheisel. They go with Presley to the outside, and unable to get the angle. It's a good tackle by Lodowelli at the 7. Gain of 3. It's going to bring up second and goal from the 7. See if Atlanta's defense can make a big stand right now, because their offense has done practically nothing. And we know how good Atlanta's defense can be. And they haven't played too bad in this game. But one of these players is going to have to step up and create a turnover. Just make a big play that changes the course of this game. Off-play action, Wolford to throw. With time, checks it outside, wide open in the end zone. It's caught for a touchdown. Connor Hamill, the tight end. What a toe tap that was, and what a throw from Wolford. He just slung that to the corner of the end zone. And does Hamlet get both feet down? This should go under review. I mean, that's really borderline. Oh, we're going to get a good look right here. He's got possession right there, and that is, I'd say he's out of bounds. I don't know if we're going to get to review this play, but this one certainly should go to the booth review, because it's very close, and I'd say that he's out of bounds, and yes, it is going to go to the booth review.
The previous play is under review.
Good catch from the ref, and let's see what they decide to call here. I mean, it's tough to tell. Does he get if he has possession right here? Then I think he's in. This is a huge call right now. Let's see what they decided. And it's gonna stand. It's a touchdown, and I guess they said that he has possession there before he kind of skids out of bounds. 2-point conversion try now. Arizona with a 14-0 lead. Back to throw is Wolford. Checks it out. Gerald Christian, and he's in. Arizona 2 for 2 on the day, and they have a 16-0 lead over the Legends. They were looking really solid today. And I know if you're a Legend fan, that call was a little bit questionable, but I don't think that there was enough there to overturn that. Once I got another look at the feet and where he caught the football, I think he was in, and that's a really great execution there in 2-point conversion. Wolford's got pressured in his face and just put a dime over the shoulder of Gerald Christian. And now Aaron Murray. This is technically the fourth game that Atlanta's been down by a pretty big margin. The last 2 games they've come out on top. We still got well over a full half of football to play, so we'll see what happens. Nick Folk sends it away. So far, so good for Arizona. Denard Robinson on the return, looking for some blockers, and taken down at the 28-yard line, and that is where Atlanta sets up shop. And it'll be interesting to see what happens on this drive. I mean, Atlanta has had just a lot of missed opportunities in this game. Aaron Murray has not been able to get the job done on some of these plays, these third downs. Jen Welter's got to find a way to get her team into a rhythm offensively. They've got plenty of time here with 3 timeouts to march down and score some points. Back to, actually on the ground, it's Denard Robinson who breaks the tackle. And up to the 32, that's a gain of 4. Robinson with only 3 carries. They've got to get him more involved. Gonna bring up 2nd and 6 now from the 32. And we'll see what happens. 2nd and 6 as we near the 2-minute warning. Probably the last play of this half. High snap, and they go on the ground again. It's Robinson, and look at the blocking upfield. Phenomenal phenomenal run that's going to pick up 11 more yards on the ground. That's exactly what Atlanta needed. And I know, you're kind of heading into the 2-minute drill, but why not run the football? It's beautifully executed. And now coming out of the 2-minute warning, you're close to midfield. Great play. Love the play call there from Welter. 2-minute warning here in Arizona. It's been all Hotshots football so far with a 16-0 lead over the Atlanta Legends, who I'd say at this point in the season are certainly the favorite to win this game. So this game's far from over, but Arizona's done a phenomenal job offensively so far. 1st and 10 from the 43. Most points Arizona's ever scored in a half, by the way. Back to throw is Murray. Pressured, has to get rid of it, and it's out of bounds. I thought he made the play. Kieran Williams intercepts it, but can't get his feet down. That would have been a huge play for Arizona's defense. It is a great play to begin with. But if he's able to get those feet down, that could have shut down this Atlanta drive completely. Arizona's doing a really good job, though, of getting some pressure on Murray, forcing him to make some tough throws. 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw again. They bring a blitz with Scooby Wright. Go to the sidelines, and that time it's picked off. Intercepted by Raheem Moore. Only Murray's 2nd interception this season. But Raheem Moore, he was like, hey, he just read that completely. Kieran Williams wasn't able to make the same play last time. But Raheem Moore says, you know what? I'm going to get it done this one. Look at that. Just jumps perfectly in front of the football. And yeah, definitely gets both those feet down clearly in bounds. Great play. And out comes Arizona's offense with three timeouts left. And this Hotshots team put up 16 points already. The huge interception on Murray. Again, this is a must-win game for this team, and they are playing at a very high level. 16-0 at Atlanta's 47. Plenty of time to put some more points on the board. They go on the ground. Presley with a big hole, and he'll be taken down at the 39. That's a gain of 8. But Arizona, they put together 2 really good drives in a row and got both the 2-point conversion attempts. And the Legends is looking flat. Right now, Hotshots 1 and 2. They're in a really tough AAF West division between San Diego and Salt Lake. This is a win that they need to get, and they're playing at the top of their game. Quick pass, it's caught. Rashad Ross makes a move and taken down inside the 30 at the 28. Another huge play for Arizona. Atlanta just has no answers right now for this team. Phenomenal drive being put together here. Look at this. Just dart across the middle to Ross, who takes off and then makes a move. Doesn't really get him extra yardage because he runs right into Legends. But regardless, Arizona playing great football. I'm sorry I keep mixing up these names. It's just so similar. Atlanta, Arizona. Kind of hard to get it mixed up. I mean, kind of hard to keep them together. And now they call a timeout, of course. Waste about 15 seconds. I hate these stupid Madden simulations. They do not know how to manage the time. 1st and 10 now from the 28, and they only have 2 timeouts, so they've got to be efficient here with whether or not they want to get a field goal out of this or score a touchdown. And I know we've seen it before, and we'll probably see it again here, where they have a great drive here and just don't come away with points because they don't know how to manage the time. 1st and 10 now from the 28. Back to throw is Wolford. With time going deep, and he just misses, man. He had Presley going to the end zone. That would have certainly been a touchdown if he was able to drop that in the bucket. And that's a miss that, he's been pretty solid today, Wolford, so I really can't beat him up too much for that. But that's the type of throw that we've seen him make the last 3 weeks. So hopefully that's just a blip in the system for Wolford, and he doesn't start throwing really bad passes again. Back to throw. Blitz. Quick pass. It's caught. Richard Mullaney down to 13. They're going to use another timeout. This Hotshots offense is moving the football with ease, and they're going to get the ball for half, too. So, I mean, if they can score a touchdown here, that'd be pretty wild. And I go as far to say that if they score a touchdown here, they can really start pulling away completely from Atlanta. From the 13, see what the play call is here. I'd like to see them get a quick shot out of bounds so they don't have to use their last timeout. Back to throw again is Wolford. Pressured. Quick pass. It's caught by Freddie Martino at the 8, and they're going to let time run, which is smart. 2nd and 5. Martino's first catch of this game, and he's been a guy that he saw a decent amount of involvement in week 1. Not too much the last couple of weeks. We'll see if they get him in more today. Under 30 seconds. All receivers spread wide here. From the 8, back to throw. Wolford with plenty of time. Going to the end zone, and he's got a man, and it is caught for the touchdown. Jarrell Presley, the back. And it's the 3rd touchdown of the game for Arizona. Wolford's got his 2nd, 5th of the season. Look at this throw. Threads the needle to Presley, who makes a beautiful catch there in the back of the end zone. 1-2. Gets both feet down. Clear touchdown. These Hotshots are absolutely rolling, man. And Aaron Murray got to be beating himself up after that pick. Arizona, man, they just look like a completely different ball team right now. Going to the booth review, and this one, it'd be kind of funny. The last one I thought was questionable. This one looks like a pretty clear touchdown. See if we get another look. I mean, he's got the foot down already when he makes the catch. Right there, he's got both feet down, and then that second one even gets more definable. It's a clear touchdown. Smart to review it, but this one should stand as well. And it stands 22-0 Arizona with the lead. By far their best performance of the season. 2-point conversion try. Wolford back to throw. Quick pass, and it's caught by Ross. They are 3 for 3 on the day with 2-point conversions. And Hotshots 24-0 lead. This has not been a good day for the Atlanta Legends. Once again, a perfectly executed play. Wolford gets rid of the football quickly. And Aaron Murray, I mean, he's been efficient with the football. But that second interception that they threw this season really hurts. Because Arizona gets the ball for half. And they're already up 24-0 here. This has just been a disastrous first half for the Legends. And again, we've seen them go down. We saw them come back from a 20-8 deficit and a 20-9 deficit. But 24-0, much bigger deal. Folk kicks away back to receivers Robinson, and he'll just take a knee in the end zone. And this Atlanta offense is going to have to do something to come alive in that second half because they've been horrible. Aaron Murray, 5 of 10, only 40 yards and an interception. By far his worst game of the season because even in their loss to Orlando to start the season, he played a really good game. The offense just couldn't close out those drives. 1st and 10 from the 25. Not really any time for them to come up with anything on this drive, I don't think. Crockett in motion. They give it to him around the edge. And he'll pick up 5 on the play, and they'll use a timeout. But going back, I mean, we knew coming into this game how big of a match this was for Arizona, even though it's not, a team that's in the division right now. Again, you drop to 1-3, you're really in big trouble when it comes to playoff contention. But you win this game, you're back up to 500, you're 2-2. All it takes is, a win against San Diego to really gain some traction. 2nd and 5, Murray to throw, blitz from Arizona, quick pass and it's complete. Morgan takes him down immediately. Second timeout called for Atlanta, but I don't think there really is any time for them to score on this drive. Only 11 seconds, and they're still at their own 34. See what Welter wants to call here on 3rd down, but they need to completely change up this game plan because it's been disastrous for them in this first half. 3rd and 1. Murray with a quick pass to the outside, and he just throws it away. Incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th and 1. This has not been a good day for Aaron Murray at all. Only 48 yards in this half. And the interception, and, he's got Robinson open there to the outside for the 1st down. Just unable to pick it up. 4th and 1, I think it's pretty obvious that they just punt the ball away here from their own 34. And that's what they will do. Cameron Nizelek on the punt it away, so it's a 3-and-out for Atlanta. He'll boot it away as time is running out in this half. Ross makes a move. Tries to cut out field, taking down 28, and that'll do it for the first half of this ball game. It has been all Arizona here at their home stadium. 24-0 lead over the Legends. And we'll see what Atlanta can do in the second half, but it was a really, really ugly first half. 24-0. We'll be back in just a minute after this halftime break. And I want to let you know, guys, if you feel like supporting the channel, Of course, we really appreciate you guys watching this. Follow us on Twitter, but there is a link down in the description below if you want to send us a few bucks, or even check out some merch for the AAF Simulated. We greatly appreciate if you guys want to support us financially. 24-0 lead for Arizona as we get ready to start the second half, and the Hotshots get the football. So right now you gotta be thinking, I mean, as long as they don't do something stupid, as long as it's not, you know, a quick like fumble six or pick six or block punt or something like that, Arizona just gotta just carry this momentum over from the first half, and we'll see if they can do it. Young Huku, the first sighting of him today. He's going to get ready to kick this one away for the Legends. Start this second half. A half that's been... A game that's... a game that's been all hotshot so far. On the return is Justin Stockton. Takes it up to 28, and let's see what Arizona can do here. Well, we've seen a lot of blowouts. Yeah, a lot of the early games were pretty dang close, but we've seen quite a few blowouts, especially this week. And look at how Wolford's turning around after that interception. 11-14, 128 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. And that's exactly what Arizona needs him to do. You know, be efficient with the football, be effective, make good throws, and that's what he's been doing. 1st and 10 now from the 28. Back to throw is Wolford. With all day, he's going to go deep down the field, and is that caught? Just out of bounds. Looking for Rich Mulaney. He did drop it in the bucket, but it's a great play by Atlanta, not allowing him to stay in bounds. Look, I mean, they just came right out of the half and went deep. Arizona, show them they're not afraid right now. 2nd and 10, I probably expect to go on the ground. They won't. Wolford will throw again. Underneath, it's caught by Martino, who kind of just hesitates and gets taken down to 32. He should have been able to cut that upfield quicker. I think he might have had it first. 3rd and 5 coming up. Big third down. If Atlanta can make a quick stop here, get the ball back, march down and score, start putting some things together, we could see another Legends comeback. I mean, it's certainly not out of the question. It's going to start with the defense. 3rd and 5, Wolford to throw. Quick pass to the outside, and it's incomplete. Looking for a shot, Ross. So, hey, how about that? The Legends forced the 3 and out that they needed to. And honestly, Wolford's just kind of lucky that this was not a pick six, because if he hesitated one more second to throw that, it would have been very dangerous. So 4th and 5. And Arizona will have to punt it away. Jeff Locke on to send it away. His first punt of the day, actually. Who put it away? Back to receive is Irvin Phillips. Takes it inside the 15. Makes a move, and Phillips cuts it up to the 29. Good return by the wide receiver, and let's see what Atlanta can do. I mean, this is an offense that's been completely stagnant for the first quarter, the second quarter. Murray has not made good throws. He threw the interception. Denard Robinson had a couple nice runs, but they didn't really matter. Got plenty of time left in this game. Quick score, you're right back in the thick of things. 1st and 10 from the 29. On the ground, and Robinson taken down, but it's going to be a face mask. And that is horrible. Kalen Burnett blew up that play in the backfield, and that's the type of stuff that Arizona has done in the past that lost them games. I know, it's one play, but this could be the start of something big for Atlanta. Now up at the 42, instead of it being 2nd and 12 at their own 27 or 25. 1st and 10 from the 42, and stuff like this that Atlanta can use to build momentum and put together a good drive. Blitz, it's a quick pass, it's caught. Out to the 47. That's Keith Tolbridge on the reception. Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Legends. And again, this is the type of thing. You put together a quick drive. He got out of bounds. Conserve time. Oh, that's Charles Stanberry on the catch. Excuse me. 2nd and 5 now from the 47. On the ground, Robinson up the gut and taken down pretty quick at the 49. This Arizona defense not giving up much today. I don't even think Atlanta has 100 yards on the day. Huge 3rd and 3 right now. Atlanta's got to find a way to pick this up and make this a ball game. Third and 3. Off play action. Murray in trouble, and Murray's gonna go down. Scooby Wright in to blow that play up. Arizona brought the heat, and it paid off. How about that play? Scooby Wright, he's made a few phenomenal tackles today, and he gets a sack, and it's very well deserved. He's one of the linebackers that does not get enough credit in this league. Look at that. Blows it up. And Murray just didn't really see him coming until it was too late. Excellent execution there. Scooby Wright making a big play. Cameron Islak on a punted away again, and that's a tough end to that drive that really went nowhere. Their only good play was the face mask. Rashad Ross makes the fair catch to the 14. That's where the Hotshots get the football back. So Atlanta's offense, once again, unable to get the job done. And Arizona looking like a completely different ball team today. I think maybe it's just the fact, maybe they just can't beat Salt Lake. Stallions just might be otherworldly, which, I mean, they blew out Orlando the first game of this week, 32-8, so it might just be that Salt Lake's just better than everybody else. I don't know. On the ground, it's Presley. Takes it up to the 16. You know, I think that if Arizona was in the East Division, they could be easily on top of the division right now. With the way that they've been playing today, I know that they have not looked very good the last few weeks, but they had to play Salt Lake twice, and they just couldn't find a way to get it done against the Stallions. Other than that, they haven't been too bad. 2nd and 8. Oh my. Presley blown up. Big tackle there by Khalil Bass, the linebacker. So Atlanta's defense stepping up right now. It's only a matter of time before they break down again because their offense can't do squat. And that was the delayed kind of weird draw handoff to Presley. Doesn't really go anywhere, and Khalil Bass comes in for a huge play. 3rd and 8 coming up from the 15. See what the play call is. 3rd and 8. Back to throw is Wolford. With time. Quick shot, and it's dropped. Rashad Ross can't hang on with the contact. It was a nice throw from Wolford. But the Hotshots unable to convert, and Atlanta with a chance now to get the ball back. You know, this is the type of stuff, too, that Arizona needs to clean up. I know they've played a great game. Rashad Ross has made some great plays. But that's a catch that you have to make. I know it's a hard hit from base. But Ross, he's their top receiver. He's their go-to guy. So you got to make that 3rd down conversion there. So Jeff Locke now on the punted away for the 2nd time this half. He'll boot it away. Back to receive is Irvin Phillips. And he will take it and try to make a move. It spins away up to the 42. So good starting field position for the Legends. But this offense has been completely dead. And we've seen them make comebacks. Week 2 against San Diego, they were down 20-9 in the 3rd quarter. They came back and won that game 34-28. Last week, down 20-8 against Birmingham. Came back and won that game. But the problem is, in this game, their offense has been completely dead. They've done nothing. And they've got to find a way to start putting together a drive quickly. It's time is becoming of the essence. Back to throw is Murray. Quick pass down the field, and it's caught. Nice reception out to Irvin Phillips to the 40. And the Legends, they put together a couple okay drives today, but they never had that big explosive play that put them in a good position. Defensively or offensively, they haven't done much, but what a catch there. Robert Nelson had a chance to make a play on that football. He does not. Atlanta, if they can somehow have a comeback win here, they'll be on top of the East Division, but if they end up losing this game, they'll be in 2nd place because Orlando beat them head-to-head. 1st and 10 now from Arizona's 40. Murray back to throw. Quick shot, and it's knocked away. That time Robert Nelson made the play. And Murray, I mean, those stats are not very good. 9 of 16, 72 yards and a pick. And that's not the Aaron Murray that we've seen the last 3 weeks, even in their loss to Orlando. 2nd and 10 now, coming up from the 40. See what the play call is, and they're going to do their Crockett in motion. Not going to get it. Murray takes it himself and dragged down by Scooby right at the 37. Big 3rd and 7 coming up for the Legends. They have been completely unable to score this game. Under 5 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. They need to score a touchdown now. Back to throw is Murray. Guns it across the middle, and it's complete. First down to Bug Howard, the big wide receiver. It's a pickup of 17. Takes him down to the 22. And that's a huge play that the Legends desperately needed. I mean, you don't pick up this conversion here, and it's starting to get to the point where there really is no window for a comeback. But now, down inside the 22, they got a chance to score a quick touchdown, put themselves right back in a position to get back in this game. But remember, they've got to score 3 touchdowns and get 2-point conversions, something they have not been able to do much throughout the season. 1st and 10 now from the 22. Once again, Crockett in motion. They will pitch it to him around the edge. Got some room. It's actually Justin Thomas, and he'll take it to the 13. 9-yard pickup, and Atlanta's offense finally trying to get some things going. And this comeback, started later than their other comebacks, and is a much bigger deficit, but you never know. You can never count out Atlanta after what we've seen them do the last couple of weeks. 2nd and 1. Back to throw is Murray. All day to throw. Checked underneath. It's caught by Robinson. He gets inside the 5. Picks up 8 on the play. That sets up the Legends nicely. But time is becoming a factor here with about 2:40 to play. Give or take. Well, now it's about 2:40. See what the Arizona's defense can do to try to keep the shutout going. 1st and goal from the 5. They go on the ground. Denard Robinson into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Atlanta. And they will not be shut out. Big run for Robinson. Gets the Legends on the board. Makes it 24-6. And it took them almost 3 full quarters, but this offense finally found a way to get it in the end zone. And this is an offense that, coming into the league, we weren't expecting a lot from them. But in the first 3 weeks, we've seen them do some great things. So this game has been a little bit underwhelming, but it's a big play from Robinson to keep Atlanta somewhat in it. A big 2-point conversion coming up now. If they don't get this, it's still a 3-score game. See what the play call is. Murray will throw. Big blitz. Quick pass, and it's caught. Bug Howard with the reception. So it is now a 2-score game. 24-8 lead for Arizona, but Atlanta finally cuts into the deficit. It took them long enough with that drive. 7 plays, 58 yards, and a touchdown. And can't ask for much more from your team. Question is, what took them so long? 24-8. And now let's see if Arizona's offense can keep moving the football. I mean, they've had some nice plays. You go back to the simple little mistakes, like Rashad Ross dropping that 3rd down conversion. Stuff like that can always lose you a game. Young-Hoo Koo on to kick it away for the Legends. Back to receive is Justin Stockton. Takes it at about the 3. And he'll be met immediately. Malachi Jones obliterates him at the 20-yard line. Sets up 1st and 10 for the Hotshots. And let's see what John Wolford can do. I mean, he's played a good game. He's thrown for 2 touchdowns. He's made some really nice throws. I mean, a couple incompletes even in this 3rd quarter. He had that nice deep ball to Mulaney that was just out of bounds. And then the 3rd down pass to Ross was on the money. And Ross couldn't hang on to it. 1st and 10 now from the 20. They go on the ground. Presley trying to find a lane up to the 22. Brings up 2nd and 8. And this Atlanta defense has made 2 really nice stops this quarter. Can they get another one here? Try to get their team back into it. This would be one of the greatest comebacks of all time, if they can make it happen. 2nd and 8 now from the 22. Back to throw is Wolford. Pressured, and he's going to be swung down. What a play by Tavares Barnes. He came around the edge, and no one picked up for him there. Gets around his blocker, and then Presley's got to come. None of these offensive linemen saw him coming, and neither did Wolford. That's a huge sack And this Legends defense is really stepping it up. I mean, they gave up 24 points in that first half, but this third quarter, they've been on lockdown. And Arizona, you're just starting to sense the momentum certainly has switched, and this is a big third down right now. You know, if Arizona can't pick this up, if Atlanta gets another quick score, this game is far from over. 3rd and 15 for the Hotshots. Back to throw is Wolford. With plenty of time. Just have to check it down, and it's caught by Presley, but it goes absolutely nowhere. 4th down coming up, and once again, this Atlanta defense forces a 3 and out. It's again a huge stop from this team. Durant Grant just blew it up, and I know he had help coming, but it's huge for your defense to just make those open tackles right off the bat and not have to worry about trying to get them down after the fact. Huge play, 4th down, Arizona has to punt. This lead's starting to slip away from them. Jeff Locke, the former Minnesota Viking, on to punt it away for the 3rd time this quarter. Back to receive is Irvin Phillips, back inside his 25, makes a move, cuts it upfield, gets a block, and taking down the 39. Great field position for Atlanta. With 11 seconds to go here in this third quarter. All receivers spread wide from Murray. Back to throw. Arizona brings a blitz. Murray steps up. Quick pass across the middle. It's caught. Hauled in by Bug Howard. Actually, no, Justin Thomas. And that will take us to the 4th quarter. 24-8. The Arizona Hotshots have the lead here at home, but the Legends starting to make a little bit of a comeback here. Score the touchdown, force a couple stops, and well, let's see what they can do here. Full 10 minutes to play. Nothing is impossible when you consider the Legends' comebacks the last 2 weeks. 2nd and 5 from the 44. Big blitz again from Arizona. It's caught by Thomas, who stumbles and can't get away from the tackle. Taking down the 48 is going to bring up a huge 3rd and 1. And if Thomas did not stumble there, I think he would have picked up the 1st down. Justin Thomas having a nice day. He's one of the receivers. Doesn't get a whole lot of playing time, but he's got 5 catches for 34 yards. Huge 3rd and 1 right now for the Legends. And you think, I mean, even if you don't pick this up, your midfield, this is where you'd go for it on 4th down. No doubt about it. Back to throw. Murray, inaccurate with the football. He had Robinson open and he overthrew him. 4th and 1 coming up. And now what are they going to do? I don't exactly know what that was. Will they punt the ball away? I would really want to see them go for it here. They will go for it, as they should. 4th and 1 from the 48. 9:19 to play. They're down by 16. What can the Legends come up with? Low snap. They give it to Robinson. He's got the 1st down. Able to pick it up just barely. To the 49, this drive keeps rolling for the Legends, and that's a huge pickup. I guess why not go to Robinson? He's made a couple of the biggest plays of this game for the Legends offense that hasn't done a whole lot, and gives them a fresh set of downs here from their own 49. 1st and 10. Back to throw is Murray. All day to throw. He's going to go deep down the field. He's got a man, and it's complete. Monte Crockett all the way down to the 20. And the Legends are really starting to put together some plays. Wow. Look at this throw from Murray. He's under pressure. And this is the Aaron Murray that we've seen the last couple weeks. Steps up in the pocket, puts a bullet on the money to Monte Crockett across the middle for a huge gain. Goes for about 30 yards. All the way down to the Hotshots 20. And now the Legends in a good position to score some more points here. 1st and 10 from the 20. Arizona's defense has got to find a way to get themselves back into it. Denard Robinson with room to run makes a move. Robinson to the outside and taken down at the 1. Almost got in the end zone for the 2nd time today. He was breaking tackles all over the place on that run. The gain of 19 and sets the Legends up at the 1. Wow. Look at this move he puts on Scooby Wright and then puts a move on Raheem Moore. Puts him on his feet. And Kieran Williams just drags him down. That's a huge gain. And Atlanta, once again, marching down the field quickly. I mean, they score here, get a 2-point conversion. They've got plenty of time in this ball game with over 7.5 minutes to play. First and goal from the 1. Let's see what the play call is. Will they give it back to Robinson or something else? They give it to Robinson, trying to get an angle, and he's blown up and lost the football, and it's picked up by Arizona. Going down the field is Pelianu, who takes it down to the 36, and I think this play is going to have to get looked at because it looked like Robinson was down. But if that's a fumble, that is a game-changing play for Arizona's defense again. Get a good look at it here, and that certainly looks like the ground forced that fumble. This should certainly go under review. If it doesn't, that's a real shame for Atlanta, and it is going to go under the booth review. And let's try to get another look at this because it looked like the ground forces this fumble. We got his knee down there and his elbow clearly down. Yeah, his knee's down right there before he lost the football. Let's see if the refs get this one right. And Atlanta is able to keep the football. So just like that, they got a second and goal on the 5. They lost 4 in the play, but it keeps them right in this match. Back to throw is Murray. Going to the end zone. Man wide open is caught by Bug Howard. Touchdown Legends. This game has been such a wild momentum changes and turn of events. Sets up second and goal. Sets up a 2-point conversion. Look at this catch from Bug Howard. Absolutely ridiculous. And Atlanta is 1 2-point conversion away from making this a 1-score game. Let's see what the play goal is here. They were able to get it earlier to Bug Howard, by the way. What a throw for Murray, but what a better catch. Denard Robinson is going to walk right in. 24-16. Atlanta, can they come back for the 3rd week in a row? This is just ridiculous. Robinson dives into the end zone. And now it's going to come down to whether or not John Wolford can come up with something in the clutch. My voice cracked. Wow. I'm blown away. And it looked like Pelianu was going to make it pretty much a game-clinching fumble recovery there, but instead, it's a one-handed touchdown catch for Bug Howard. 24-16. Atlanta has scored 16 points in the last 5 minutes. Can this Arizona offense heat things back up? 6:49. Plenty of time for Atlanta to still come back, and look at the second half. It's been completely dominated by Atlanta. Back to throw is Wolford. With time, quick pass. It's caught to the outside as Gerald Christian for a gain of about 9. To bring up second and 2, second and 1 from the 33. And here's where John Wolford needs to step up, march his team down the field, score a touchdown, and put this game away. He's been, throughout the first 3 weeks, he's been very inconsistent. He's received a lot of flack, and for good reason. But here's where he needs to prove himself that he is one of the better QBs in the league. Quick shot across the middle. It's knocked away. Right through the hands of the tight end. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And that's tough. That would have been big completion for the Hotshots, and now it sets up a 3rd down. And once again, Wolford with a throw on the money. That's dropped, and now it sets up a 3rd down situation. They go on the ground, and Presley is able to spin his way for the 1st down up to the 35. Huge pickup for the Hotshots. Jarrell Presley, he's had some phenomenal runs today. Look at this. He was met at the line of scrimmage and just finds a way to just spin forward through Khalil Base's tackle. What a play. Since the 1st and 10 of the 35 as time continues to run here. We're going to be... Yeah, we're under 6 minutes now. Let's see what they do here on 1st down. Quick pass. It's caught by Freddie Martino. Trying to get an edge down the sidelines, and my goodness. It's a 1st down pickup, but he was just 1 step away from breaking it loose for a touchdown. Screen works well there. 1st and 10 coming up with a 46, and Hotshots starting to put together a drive now. You know, we saw this offense. It was so hot in that 1st half. And throughout this entire 2nd half, it's been very flat. It's finally starting to get their rhythm back. 1st and 10, Wolford back to throw. Quick pass to the sidelines, and it's caught by Rashad Ross at the 50. Gets out of bounds, sets up 2nd and 5. And you know, you really cannot ask for a more exciting ending than this. 24-16, you know, you had Arizona dominate that 1st half. You've had Atlanta dominate the 2nd half and get themselves right back in this game. 2nd and 5, Wolford to throw. Quick pass, and it's somehow caught by Freddie Martino down to the 33. What a play. And that sets him up really practically in field goal range. As long as he doesn't take a sack or something like that. Look at this throw. I don't know how he threads the needle. Gets it right past Desmond Lawrence. And Martino just able to... Damian Swan, excuse me. What a catch. 1st and 10 now from the 33 as time continues to run in Atlanta. Now in a bit of trouble. 1st and 10 now from the 33. Delayed give to Presley. Big hole. Inside the 30 to 27. Gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up with the Hotshots, and right now Atlanta needs a turnover. There's really no practical way for them to come away right now with a win unless they can somehow force a turnover. They've done it before. Can they do it again? They pitch it out to Presley. Looking for a blocker, and he spins away, but not able to get to the 1st down. 3rd and 4. Coming up from the 26. And I apologize for some interruption. I'm dealing with some family drama right now. 3rd and 4. From the 26, let's see what the Hotshots do here. All receivers for wide. It's going to be a pass, so this is going to be interesting. Wolford back to throw. With time. Chucks to the sidelines. It is intercepted! Picked off by Donatello Brown. You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe what I just saw. Atlanta intercepted him. That's ridiculous. What the one thing Wolford could not do. Why would you throw that into a tightly contested play? Why would Neuheisel even call a pass? You just kick a field goal, you're up by 2 scores, and the game is pretty much over. And Atlanta's defense, guess what? They got the turnover. And now the Legends are in a chance to somehow, some way. I mean, if they come back and win this game, they certainly deserve 1st place in the East Division. This is nuts. I can't believe he threw that interception. Back to throw is Murray. Quick pass underneath. Denard Robinson lost the football and is picked up by the offensive lineman. This is absolutely wild. Ends up being a 7-yard pickup. But I don't know why Wolford threw that pass. It's his 5th interception this season. But then, Kalen Burnett on the other end forces a fumble, and Denard Robinson is very, very lucky that the offensive lineman was right there to pick that up. 2nd and 3 now from the 25. This game is far from over. Getting close, though, to 2-minute warning. Atlanta's going to have to start moving with some urgency. Back to throw is Murray. With time. He's intercepted! Picked off by Scooby Wright! And that might just do it. Scooby Wright has had one heck of a game. He's had a sack. He's had a couple tackles for loss. He's had a few huge plays, and now might have just come up with a game-winning interception. That's Aaron Murray's 2nd pick of this game. Only his 3rd of the season, but 2 coming right there. What a play by Wright. He just jumps right underneath that pass intended for Bug Howard. And Murray just doesn't see him coming. (17 of 25, 176 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. And here's the thing. I think Arizona kind of has this game in the bag. But if they want to win moving forward, Wolford's got to cut out those 2 picks. Otherwise, it'd be a great... why are they throwing the football? It's a quick pass, and it's caught to the outside, and it sets him up inside the 10, and Atlanta has to take a timeout. But if you're Arizona, why are you still passing the football? You saw what it did to you in the last drive. You threw a pick when you could have just kicked a field goal and pretty much put the game away. First and goal from the 8, and I don't see why you would continue passing it. This has been quite a crazy game of back and forths and momentum switches and ridiculous turnovers. Back to throw is Wolford. To throw again, and it's caught by Freddie Martino at the 4, but what is he doing? Why are they still throwing it? Second timeout used by Atlanta. They only have 1 left now with 2:20 to play in this game. I mean, Arizona, they just cannot have one of those ridiculous turnovers again. They win this game. But Donatello Brown, he had a game-winning interception last week against Birmingham, and he almost had a game-tying interception there. I mean, he made the pick, but then Aaron Murray decided to give it right back. Second and goal, they go on the ground. Presley trying to break through tacklers, and he will. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hotshots. And they finally find the end zone after going almost the entire half without doing so. Extends their lead to 14, and I think that kind of puts the nails in the coffin in this one. Look at that. Just barreling through defenders. And yeah, this is what Arizona's offense needs to do. Feed Presley the football. Allow him to make plays. Because he's the playmaker. That's what he does. And huge score for the Hotshots. 2-point try. They're 3 for 3 on the day. Can they make it 4 for 4? Wolford will throw, and he's going to be lit up, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by Atlanta, and this might just be 2 points for the Legends the other way. Is Presley going to catch up to him? Tyson Graham trying to take it the distance, and he will. So that's 2 points for the Legends. That makes it a 30-18 ball game. Carlos Merritt. No, actually, that is Tyson Graham. Takes it the distance. Unbelievable. Wolford just got smoked. That was Carlos Merritt who forced a fumble. Tyson Graham picks it up, takes it to the house, and it's a 12-point game now. So, my goodness. We have seen some wacky plays. That's the first defensive 2 points scored this season. We've had a couple of times where it's come really, really close, but that one pulls it off. Nick Folk sends it away. Atlanta back to receive. And Robinson makes a move, but taken down to 25. A lot of work to do for the Legends, down by 2 scores, with only 2:12 to play and 1 timeout. But the Legends, they were so close to coming back in this ball game. Aaron Murray threw a really bad interception. I mean, they made it 24-16, and they had the football. 30-18, 2:12 to play. All receivers spread wide. Let's see what Aaron Murray can come up with. Back to throw. Blitz from Arizona. Sidelines, and it's caught by Crockett, but only a gain of about 6. We go back to some of the crazy plays that have gone down. Arizona dominated that first half. They're up 24-0. Then Atlanta just completely dominated on their end, made it 24-16, then picked off Wolford, had a chance to score, and then Aaron Murray threw the interception. No, it was a 2-point conversion return. Back to throw is Murray. 2nd and 4. With time, gotta get rid of the football. Finally lets it go, and it's caught. Justin Thomas off Devontae Crockett down the field and out of bounds at the 15. Absolutely ridiculous, and Atlanta just does not go away. This is a game where they were down and out. But Scooby Wright made a huge interception there. 24-16 lead for Arizona. Atlanta had the football, and Wright just stepped in front of that throw, which set up a quick run for Presley. Back to throw. Murray, 1st and 10. Going to the end zone. It's caught by Howard. He's Gonna be short, but there is a flag. It's gonna be face mask. And that's gonna set him up first and goal at the 1. So first and goal from the 1, and this game just, it's wild. And if Atlanta can find a way to get an onside kick, the problem is they only have 1 time out. So either they do get the ball back somehow, they're gonna have like hardly any time. First and goal from the 1. Back to throw is Murray. With time, end zone shot, and it is caught in the back of the end zone by Irvin Phillips. Touchdown, Legends. What a wild game. 30-24. Minute 44 to play, so not completely done yet, which is insane, considering that Arizona had a 24-0 lead and then a 30-16 lead. Well, what a throw from Murray. That's his 2nd touchdown of the day. Puts him up to 9 on the season. He's thrown 2 interceptions, though, that really have hurt them. When you think about it, those 2 interceptions basically allowed Arizona to score 14 of the points that they have today. 2-point conversion now, and big 2-point conversion, because then they can win with a touchdown. They've been 2 for 2 on the day. Let's see what they can do. Back to throw is Murray. Pressured, lets it go, and it's knocked away. Big breakup by Arizona. 30-24. This game has been absolutely wild. And now it's going to come down to this onside kick, and then Atlanta still will have a small chance if they can get a quick 3 and out. Aaron Murray made some beautiful throws, and that's a nice throw right there to Phillips, just unable to come down with it through the contact. Dexter McDougal in there on the play. And it's going to come down to this, and again, this is a huge game for Arizona, especially, as we said, dealing with San Diego and Salt Lake in that division. If they somehow blow this, if they sink to 1-3, and you're like, what's the next step? There really is none. You go to 2-2, start stringing together some wins. I mean, they don't have the most difficult schedule. Looking ahead, they're hosting San Antonio next week. Put a win here, and they could easily beat San Antonio, I think, and improve to 3-2. For the onside kick, it's picked up by Arizona. Huge recovery at the 42. And John Wolford, he's had an up and down day. He's thrown 2 interceptions. He's thrown 2 touchdowns. He's been inconsistent. But we'll see what they can come up with here. A minute 43 to play. They just need to pick up 1 first down. This game is over. They go on the ground as Tim Cook up the middle for the 38. Last time out of the game used by Atlanta. Second and 6 coming up from the 38. Let's see what the play call is. And they've thrown the football in situations that they should not have thrown. Second and 6, and they should obviously be sticking on the ground with Presley. They will. Jerome Presley taken down immediately at the 36. So we're going to see the time run down to a little bit under a minute for 3rd and 4. Third and 4 coming up. No timeouts for the Legends. They need to pick up this first down here to ice this game, put it away, because Atlanta, they are crazy with these comebacks. On the ground, Presley! He's got the first down at the 32, and that should do it. What a gain from the playmaker that's been making some huge plays for Arizona today, and that'll win in this football game. And again, what was a must-win situation. Up the gut, and he's just able to pick up that first down before Tracy Sprinkle makes the tackle. What a huge pickup. And moving forward again, you know, they're hosting San Antonio, then they're at Orlando, which is going to be a really tough game. Then they host San Diego, which that's going to be a huge divisional game there in Week 7. So we'll see what they can do, but what a win here. Hosting Atlanta, who came into this game with certainly as the better team, but Atlanta now going to drop to 2-2, and looking at their schedule, they're hosting Memphis, then hosting San Antonio, so the Legends shouldn't be worrying too much. Those should certainly be 2 games that they can definitely win, especially San Antonio. But that'll do it for us here from Arizona. What a wild game. 24-0 lead for Arizona. Atlanta comes all the way back, 24-16, with a chance to tie it up. But then a huge interception from Scooby Wright sets up a touchdown. And that was that. We had the nutty 2-point conversion returned by Atlanta for the 2-point conversion on their end. Made it 30-18, but it didn't matter. Scooby Wright definitely deserved play of the game. Wow. One heck of a game here to close out week 4 of the AAF Simulated. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was a good one. Man, what a game. And that'll do it for us. Again, thank you for watching, and make sure you go follow us on Twitter if you haven't already. A lot of important information there, updates, highlights, all that good stuff. Make sure to go check out the AAF sheets down in the description below. You get access to the player stats, individual stats, well, that's the same thing, game stats, season stats, and so much more. And that'll pretty much do it. So thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. And next week, week 5, we've got some really good matchups coming up for you. And one last thing, if you feel like supporting us financially, you can do so either through the PayPal link down in the description below, or if you want to get some AAF Simulated merch, we do have a merch store with a few shirts there. So thank you again for watching.